Welcome, everyone, to the Off the Muda Scale Wrestling Podcast.
It's your amazing trio, but me, the most important one, Miguel.
Wow.
I wouldn't say
Austin
amazing.
and Brian, I guess.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, back at you again. Another episode. We are covering WWE Monday Night Raw, December 21.
Whew. Oh, man, this is the Raw where they finally said more adult and violence.
Yeah.
So this is clearly the show that's going to show it off.
The day after, what was it? TLC.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one.
I don't see no blood on this Raw.
Whoa.
We got to build up to it. You can't just go right into blood.
Hey,
and
man,
To
they
10
also-
on the Muda scale? Yes. That's what I
No.
want.
You mean a 1?
No, 10.
Dang.
Yes,
someone's
bloodletting.
Someone's
So,
dead?
Yes.
Apparently, Raven asked on Twitter, like, hey, is your thing, like, is it based on, like, pounds or kilograms, like, for the scale? I'm like,
For us?
Oh, man.
Yeah. So I told him, like, it's based
Liters,
off
bruh.
It's
no, I
based
told
off
him
of-
it's based on mole scale, so that's like
Oh, no.
No, it's just based on the Muda scale.
Yeah, well, clearly we have to, like, justify it and clarify it.
What about me? What about Raven?
What
Yeah.
about Raven? You didn't consider.
What about
his
Sean
point of view.
Spears?
Whoa.
But yeah, so we start off with everyone's favorite lady wrestler, and she's back, and the world is saved. Charlotte
queen.
Flair! Yay! Charlotte's
My
back.
queen.
Yeah,
They had a recap of what happened at TLC, and hey, it wasn't all about Charlotte. Asuka had 2 spots in that whole recap.
Yay.
Who?
Yes.
Charlotte, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she had like, what, 10 out of all of them? But,
No, but
you know.
who? I don't know who her tag partner is.
It's,
I never...
it's this Japanese
Oh,
wrestler.
okay.
Yeah, the
From
belt
Japan.
holder.
Yeah,
Okay,
she's,
cool.
she's, a foreigner.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool. But yeah, the queen is back with the title belt. You would think the way that they kind of set this up that she is more important than Asuka.
Well, she is.
Is she?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Vince.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
What are you talking about? Absolutely. Come on. She got a longer entrance than Asuka. Asuka's still the women's champion.
Yeah, she's still 2 belts.
Asuka has 2 belts, but no, it's all about Charlotte.
Is
Charlotte's
that water
back.
bottle full of vodka or something?
Oh, man, I
Like-
fucking wish.
I mean,
We can make it happen right now. Go to Joe's Liquor across the street.
yeah, but
Ain't no free advertising.
Oh, man.
I don't think the guy that owns it is named Joe.
Well,
Yeah, I doubt
whose liquor store is it?
I don't know.
Oh, man, they just beat up the original owner.
Yeah.
Just took shopping media.
But you know, essentially all the other quote unquote lady tag teams kind of file out one by one.
There were some stupid lines from Nia. I hated this.
Yeah, well, but
Like, she's like, oh, no. What the hell did she say? Like, oh, yeah, they don't hand out coal. They hand out seasons, beatings.
Yeah.
Oh, like,
seasons beatings.
shut the fuck up, Nia.
Get it? Because they're gonna beat you up.
I don't even care. I'm tired of, like, Nia being on the mic. I don't know if it's, like,
It's
her
bad
the way
writing.
she delivers it or, like, the lines that she's given. I don't know, but, like,
Pretty
off
sure
the
it's
mic.
just the bad writing.
I don't know, man.
You think if she had been given good lines, she could actually
I think so.
perform well?
Why not?
I don't know. I haven't seen her
I mean,
perform well, like in that
You know.
regard.
but everyone's kind of making fun of each other and being mean. You know, Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke are there, and Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler are there, and Charlotte and Asuka are there, and everyone's there, and they're all kind of talking to each other, and you know, nothing really gets accomplished.
So, I like, right before they cut to commercials, like, Flair's music starts playing for no fucking reason.
Yeah,
Why?
because she won.
You could have just, like, had nothing playing. Like,
She
oh,
won.
keep it suspenseful.
No, she
Oh,
won.
wait, Charlotte Flair's music's got to play. We got to...
But she won.
But I can't even defend it anymore. I'm trying.
Just let it
It's
go.
hard, man. Like, I can't.
But yeah, that brings us into the first match of the night. Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, the former tag champs, versus Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke, the blonde ladies.
Oh, what are they called? The
Sexy muscle friends,
Yep.
as named by Asuka. I'm not going to disagree.
That's actually a pretty good name.
I will not disagree
I
at all.
won't either. Yeah.
But that's what Asuka calls them, apparently.
It's
And,
like commentating.
Yeah, I mean, Asuka and Charlotte were at the
Yeah.
booth.
Yeah,
we're at
yeah.
the table. And then just, you know, kind of talking. And then,
I couldn't really hear Oscar on the.
well, she just kept shouting sexy muscle friends.
Did
and
she-
then like Japanese stuff occasionally.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Charlotte was just there kind of, you know, talking and being Charlotte,
Wow.
just doing her thing.
My queen.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean they had some okay spots.
Yeah,
here
this was
in the
fine.
match. Yeah, the match was fun overall. It wasn't anything too spectacular. I was really curious to see how much Nia was gonna sell for this match,
Yeah.
if anything.
Yeah.
But she actually sold some stuff. I'm like, oh, thank goodness, you're not some like blob-looking monster where, like, if I punch you, like, my fist sinks into you and I can't do anything.
I thought you meant more of the concern that she's pissed because she's not tag champion. She's just gonna no-sell everything.
No, just in general. Like, I hate that, like, aspect where, like, I think we made the comparison when it was like the Riot Squad hit her and she sold like everything practically.
I mean, yeah, that's just they wanted that, I think, for that one match, but I don't know. Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose are definitely more muscular and bigger than the Riot Squad.
Yeah, that is true.
So that's a little different. Like they're both like fitness champions and like weightlifting champions and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
There was one aspect of this match was just kind of struck me as weird. The just what's her name, Mandy Rose.
Yeah.
Her wardrobe.
Like
I think they messed up on it.
Why?
Because it just she can't you could notice that she kept having to adjust
maybe.
stuff, and I felt it did impact the match.
Maybe
because I felt she had to tag in Dana Brooke just to be able to not have any accidents or anything.
Issues.
Yeah, exactly.
Not have a Nikki Bella incident.
Right.
But yeah.
I mean, at the end, Baszler and Nia win this.
Yeah, Dana Brooke taps out to the Kirifuda clutch.
That move is super sweet.
It's a pretty cool move. But then, basically, Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose, because the tag champs distract the former tag champs.
Yep.
Then the sexy muscle friends beat up on the former tag champs, and just kind of a little brawl happens.
All right, so who do you think is going to take the tag belts off of them?
No one for a long time.
Really?
Yes.
You really think they're going to be paying attention to tag team wrestling instead of giving
Charlotte has
Flair more of a singles run for the main title?
I think they'll also build into that.
Oh man.
But they clearly, Charlotte shows up first night, gets the tag belts immediately. Who cares? Why not? I think they're gonna keep it for a little while. Well, who's gonna take it from them?
Isn't there 4 teams that could possibly?
I mean, right now, if we are the Riot Squad on Raw still?
The Riot Squad?
No, they're not.
They're on SmackDown.
No. SmackDown, yeah.
So we have
there's Peyton and Lacey.
Then
there's the Sexy Muscle Friends.
Yeah, and then we have the former tag champs and the current tag champs. So that's 4 teams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they can cross brands because they're the
because they cross brands obviously to their side.
So that's 6 teams then.
And then the other side has
the
Riot Squad.
Then
that's it, right? Is that it?
I mean, Billie Kay and whatever.
Well, Billie Kay and random partner, unless she finds someone.
And then the weird tag team that they did later on in the week, I guess, Bianca and.
I don't know if that counts. I think that's just.
That's all they got.
Thing, I guess. Man, there's only one actual women's tag team on SmackDown. That's terrible. That's so bad. Why? God, it's so stupid. But yeah,
no one likes tag team wrestling.
We get kind of a stare down between Sexy Muscle Friends and the current tag champs, Asuka, Charlotte, and then kind of we want to get the belt from you, kind of thing. That whole normal thing.
So who's turning heel between Asuka and Flair?
Neither one of them.
Well, I mean, they're gonna want to give Flair the shot, right?
Well,
so
then
who's turning heel?
I don't know, Asuka.
Ooh, heel Asuka again would be pretty sweet.
But is it actually heel Asuka
right now?
No, but if they did a forced turn like that, because Asuka's a huge face right now, isn't she?
Kind of.
Yeah. Kinda. Yeah.
I want heel Asuka and not foreigner Asuka, because a lot of times WWE blurs the line, and we get both, and I hate it.
But she does the mist. And you should pop every time she does it.
I do every time.
But it's only green mist, so she hasn't unlocked all the colors.
Yeah, you don't have all the different colors and powers and stuff.
Technique. Come on, Brian.
What?
They do different stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like kryptonite.
The mist?
Yeah, it does different stuff. One of them just blinds you, one of them knocks you out, one of them puts you to sleep, one of them stuns you. They're all different.
What's the kill one?
We don't talk about that one.
Oh, man.
Because it was done once, and then we don't talk about it.
God damn it.
Tajiri went to jail for a long time for that.
Man.
It was the black mist.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's when you have to put all the mist colors in your mouth at once.
Yeah.
God.
It's
it's
a color spray.
It's like mouthwash.
Yeah.
Just permanently in there. It just stings.
But yeah, after that we go to backstage, the Hurt Business being bad guys, walking down.
That's right. They're harassing a man for wearing a shirt.
Yeah.
Thanks, Hank, for telling me how it is.
Take that off. You can't wear a t-shirt with that word on it.
Such vulgarity.
Yeah. Some random backstage guy was wearing a New Day shirt, and the Hurt Business decided to beat him up and tear his shirt off and then give him a Hurt Business shirt.
Yeah, look how much nicer he looks with that gold and black shirt, Brian. Come on.
I mean,
I wouldn't know. Condemning Hulu right now for cutting.
Yeah, it's so weird
they
that
do it all the time.
Hulu does that. I guess whatever. But yeah,
it was. I don't know what else I missed, but apparently that was one of the parts.
Yeah. You're gonna like. I'm assuming there's like weird sections. I'm assuming. When is it? Was it 24/7 nonsense in this episode? Right?
Was there? I don't remember.
Yeah, I remember seeing something like that.
Oh, okay. So
when
I assumed that was going to be cut off from TV. Honestly,
is that when they're like running around, like
kinda?
Because I remember something like that
with Jeff and Riddle.
Yeah.
Wow, they actually didn't cut that out. Holy shit!
All right,
weird.
well.
Either way, we'll figure it out as we go along.
But yeah, so then the Hurt Business goes to the ring, as I put down the Hurdy Boys.
The Hurdy Boys.
And then we get this is when R-Truth ruins everything.
He interrupts. Yeah. Well, interrupts the picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like behind and does like a photo bomb.
Yeah. They didn't cut that at least.
Yeah. And then all the mid carders and lower card guys chasing after the belt, and then they do Scooby stuff, and
Apparently, this is also the section that we find out that like the Hurt Business is clearly all satanic cultists, according to Jeff Hardy. You don't remember what he said?
No.
So this is when like Riddle and Jeff kind of come out.
Yeah, the Hardy
Bros
ramp, show up,
and they cut this whole thing. Well, Jeff cuts this whole thing where saying like, "Oh man, money can't buy the most important thing in life, and that's faith."
Faith?
Like,
oh
wait,
yeah.
So like they're like devil worshipping like Satanists in the ring now.
They're satanic businessmen.
Yeah. They need to listen to Sanctify.
Yeah. Spirit and the glory,
bring me down from heaven. This is weird because they didn't wrestle. They just talked. Normally they do stuff like this and then they go into a match.
Yeah.
They just kind of talked and then everyone leaves and then we get sexy Mexican Angel Garza in the back doing his thing.
Yeah.
Giving roses to ladies and stuff, and then he's going to be wrestling Drew Gulak. It was really weird.
Yeah.
You don't normally get promos that lead into nothing or lead into a different match. It does
lead into something later on, but it's like way later.
Why not do the
which
promo
was
later?
Super weird.
Why not do it later?
Maybe they just wanted to try something different. I don't fucking know, man.
I guess. But yeah, so it's Gulak versus Garza. Angel Garza gets his ass kicked the entire match. It's pretty ridiculous.
His fucking like lemon green trunks hurt my eyes.
Yeah.
Like, stop wearing highlighter colors.
Or sorry, Gulak gets his ass kicked. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah, that's one of the matches they cut.
Did they? I bet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I have no idea. I have no recollection of that.
But yeah, Gulak. So yeah, Angel Garza whoops his ass because he hasn't been around in a while, and they hate Drew Gulak.
But what is this leading to?
Drew Gulak, I don't know, just to get Angel Garza a win and bring him back on the TV. He hasn't been on TV in a while.
Yeah, that's true. But like he wasn't hurt or anything. I don't know why they like stopped showing him.
Who knows? Because
I know like they broke up him and like Andrade.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay, clearly they're going on their separate paths, and then nothing.
And then neither one of them are there. I think it's just to get him a win because it's Drew Gulak and who cares?
Oh yeah,
which sucks because he's a great wrestler and just too bad. Whatever.
So I like how Drew Gulak can like go into both shows.
Yeah.
That's super weird.
Why not?
I thought like you were only like stuck to one.
No, he's enhancement talent.
Are you referring to the lumberjack stuff?
Yep, he was a lumberjack.
Yeah. That's different.
But he was still over there.
I guess.
Don't they have enough schmoes over there?
No. They're short on people.
But they're not. They have like all
They
the
do have a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
Angel Garza wins. After that, we go to...
That was a quick squash match.
Yeah. We go to AJ in the back.
Woo! He is mad.
Yeah.
And then he agrees to be on Miz TV because
I'd be mad.
Well, like...
Because he's basically says exactly what I said. This stupid idiot Miz interrupted the match and ruined everything.
Well, I mean, that didn't cost AJ anything.
Yes, it did.
How?
What if AJ would have won without the Miz interrupting?
Win.
We don't know that.
Lose.
We don't know that.
But he was
shit.
like,
we don't know that.
Like when Miz catched this Money in the Bank, like Drew was climbing up, and that's when like
the Miz
showed up and then powerbombed him off the ladder.
Maybe almost was gonna stop him.
Oh man,
you're turning into a mark, dude.
I've always been a mark. I ain't turning into a mark. Get out of here. You don't watch wrestling for nearly 30 years and not be a mark.
Oh man.
But yeah,
he hasn't ascended to Smart yet, so it's fine.
Well, let's hold off on that. But yeah, we get Miz TV, AJ's there, and Omos is there, and then all this other stuff, and then but yeah, it's exactly what I said. Miz is stupid for cashing in and not only losing his own Money in the Bank, but losing AJ the match. But also they then decide or discover that the Miz technically didn't hand in the Money in the Bank.
No, wait, I thought we were
right before that. Like Miz goes on to his whole like sorry spiel.
Oh yeah,
where like, oh, I'm super sorry, and I've been climbing the ladder for 15 years, and like I fucked it up, and blah blah blah. Yeah. Like, I would say that Miz actually gave a good delivery for that. I was
he knows how to do that. He knows how to do that shit.
cut promo.
That was the same thing a couple years ago with him versus Daniel Bryan. He had a really good promo on Daniel Bryan, and you're like, damn, like this is fucking legit,
right?
I'm fucking all in. But yeah,
Miz apologizes to AJ for costing them both the match
because he's stupid.
Hey, but he's gonna make it up to AJ though.
How?
He's gonna put him in the Marine 7.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And then they show the poster, and it's like Miz all big in front,
and then almost,
and then AJ's like tiny
AJ. Yeah,
where's
for some
Morrison?
reason.
Come on,
No, he
you
doesn't
gotta do my
that.
boy like that. Come on,
He's the bad guy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, like he'll get like a cameo spot.
Yeah,
Right.
like, but he's not big enough to be on the poster, right?
So I thought they were doing. I sighed audibly when he brought up the Marine 7 because I thought they were gonna do a legit commercial.
Oh,
Like I would have been kind of mad if they did like just a plug for an actual movie, but I'm glad it was just like a stupid like spoof.
Give it time until when they actually make the Marine 7, they'll put a real commercial.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking.
They will put a real commercial because they've done it for all the other ones. Because it was John Cena in number 1,
the first one,
right?
some other guy in number 2, and then Miz has been in 3, 4, 5, and 6.
That's what we should marathon.
Oh
No.
man,
The Marine series.
yeah.
Good. Skip.
No, come on, it's awesome.
Yeah, we have to.
Oh man, I'm gonna get Clockwork Orange where I get my fucking straight jacket.
Yeah, you're gonna
stupid thing that keeps my eyes
Put
open.
your eyes there.
I'm not putting the drops in your eyes.
You gotta
Let
put like
them
a
dry out.
contraption that like constantly drips out like eye drops.
But yeah, so Miz is sorry. Then we go into Miz TV. We then discover that Morrison was actually the one to hand in the Money in the Bank and start the match, not the Miz.
Right.
So the Miz is now trying to legalese his way out of this by saying, "Oh, I never handed it in. It was somebody else. I wasn't in charge of it."
You honestly think they're gonna give him the Money in the Bank briefcase again?
You know what? I do actually.
I
do.
figure they would
man.
now.
I do.
Okay, but if they do, what's the story then? When he's gonna cash it in at this point?
He beats Drew.
When? I'm assuming not before WrestleMania.
Why not?
You think he's gonna cash it at WrestleMania?
And then
if he gets it
Drew,
back?
and then Drew will win the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
And then
Okay,
get
so
it
he
back.
cashes it in before the WrestleMania then.
Yes.
Okay.
He cashes it in Royal Rumble, wins it from Drew because Drew's hurt or whatever. Then Drew wins the Royal Rumble.
Oh man.
Like what I said before, Drew wins the Royal Rumble, and then he gets a real WrestleMania moment at a live WrestleMania with fans because in April, Vince will be convinced that enough people are fine from getting COVID that they can go to the show.
Well, Vince thinks now it's fine, but they won't let him.
Yeah.
Vince would love to get a crowd right now if he could.
He'll pull a Disney World and buy his own county and make his own rules.
Yes.
Holy shit.
But yeah, so
I don't know, man. That's gonna be weird if they give him the money back.
Why not?
Because I don't see
he
where
already
fits.
he already weaseled his way into getting one.
Who else is gonna get it?
I mean, it's already gone. Wait till
What's
next
gone?
Money in the
They're
Bank.
just gonna have to wait
next
till
year.
next year in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
Wait, so there's what's the official like way to get it then?
Win the match.
Yeah.
What match?
It's a ladder match.
Is it like a special Money in the Bank match?
It is a
Yeah.
Money in the Bank match.
Oh,
It's usually 6 dudes, 5 to 6 dudes. Ladder match. Whoever gets the briefcase wins.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember last year they were doing the whole like, oh, we're gonna fight in the corporate WWE
Yeah.
building, and it was that
You
whole
have to
stupid
climb
thing
the
when Otis
corporate
won.
ladder.
Yeah. And they threw Rey Mysterio off the roof
And Aleister Black. They got thrown
Oh, that's
off
what
of,
that was.
Yeah, that's what
Money
that
in the-
was.
That was Money in the Bank?
Yeah.
Oh, my
normally it's not like that, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
but yeah, that's how you normally win it. So that's why, like, okay, well,
It's like the
fine.
show. It's the show in between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania. There's 2. They're usually Extreme Rules and Money in the Bank.
Yeah.
Because it's like, February and then April and then, or February, March, and then April is WrestleMania.
So Aleister Black is still falling, isn't he?
No, he came back.
No, they showed a picture like, oh no, they're fine, they're a thing there.
Remember, he came back and then he
Yeah.
got his eye poked out, sort of, and then it was fine.
Yeah,
and, then, and now he doesn't, and now he's gone.
I was gonna say like he's still falling because we haven't seen him show
He
up
fell.
again.
He fell into the abyss.
Yeah, he's with the what's his name?
Oh, the dude from The Simpsons that keeps
Yeah,
falling.
fuck.
It was not Ken Griffey because he had the nerve tonic.
Yeah, it wasn't Daryl Strawberry because
No, it's because Daryl's the only one who played.
Yeah. Damn it. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Hey, he had clean sideburns. That's what matters.
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
He didn't. Oh, I guess Daryl did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Daryl.
And then
did.
Mattingly didn't. That's what it was.
Damn it, man! Get rid of those sideburns.
Yeah.
He's got like nothing left.
He's got just like a blank spot. But yeah,
Drew comes down.
Drew shows up, and
Sheamus comes down.
Sheamus shows up, and then
Keith comes down.
a big brawl happens.
So, like, you know how like Keith is standing like on the opposite side of the hard cam, looking
Yeah.
in the ring. So, like, my brain did a quick thing, and I'm like, wait, Why is Keith there? I thought Almost was there, and I'm like, oh shit! Did they like actually transform Almost into Keith?
Yes.
Oh,
my
shit! Almost is gone forever. No.
So Almost is a really bad bodyguard.
Yeah, he is.
Oh yeah,
He's
is.
a trash bodyguard.
He's like horrible at it because like in the middle of the Miz TV thing, he like walks out of the ring and just goes off to the side.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, he's gonna go do something, whatever. No, he just kind of disappears.
Yeah, lets it all happen. But yeah, the good guys beat up the bad guys, and then they're having a good time,
And then that's it.
and that's it.
Yep.
And then we get another promo into nothing.
Hey
Wait,
man,
so Keith-
they told you that 2 weeks from Monday is going to be Legends Night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was next week.
Well,
Is it
2 weeks from that past Monday.
Yeah, that
So
was.
not next week, the week after.
That's weird.
Yeah, I don't know why, but like, oh man, all your favorite legends like Hogan and Flair and Big Show and Tori, and then Carlito was there.
Yeah, why?
I don't
eating
understand.
this dumb apple
Why is he a legend?
because he was around for a couple years.
How
and
many? Like 4?
I don't know. If
Was he really
he's
that big?
gonna show up and say a dumb thing and then eat an apple and then spit it at somebody and then that's it.
God
So
damn it.
going back a sec, Keith Lee. The last time we saw Keith Lee, wasn't he doing the like 2-face coin flip stuff?
Yes.
He did that one time.
And now he's a good guy.
And now he
Well,
has.
he was always a good guy, but
just-
But now
he
he's,
did
he's like
that-
on Drew and Sheamus' team.
Yeah,
yeah.
Why?
because he's a good guy.
What happened?
No, he wasn't a bad guy when he did that because he was doing it to Miz and Morrison, who are bad guys.
I
He's like-
guess.
I think they tried something stupid and then they gauge the reaction on social media, and if it's really dumb and people hate it, they don't do it anymore. I'm convinced that's how WWE works. It's like they're writing Lost, like towards the end of Lost when that was a thing.
Yeah.
The writers and
Yes.
producers would actually scour the forums.
Oh, the forums. Yeah.
And they would write stuff based on that. I'm pretty sure that's what WWE is doing these days.
That is.
Check social media and Facebook and all these things, and they hated this. Let's not do it. They loved it. Let's keep doing this stupid thing.
I don't think so, man. I think it's just what Vince wants.
Because
Because you know how it is. Like, if Vince says
guess.
no, it doesn't matter.
yeah, but
So-
I'm pretty sure the writing team does this.
Oh, the writing team. Yeah, they'll
then
probably
he-
put
and
it in
then
the
he didn't,
script
you
and then
know-
hand it to Vince. He's like, what the fuck is this?
He didn't read the part where he was flipping a coin and did like a nothing, and then they
Or
did
he just
it
found
anyway.
it hilarious and
Yeah.
told him to do it.
Either way.
But yeah. So after that, we get
Yeah, we do get
retribution.
that. No, we do get that Keith and Sheamus segment.
Oh
where,
yeah,
like,
they're arguing and whatever. Yeah,
Keith and Sheamus are arguing, and like Drew comes in, and he pretty much says, "Nah, bro, he's cool. I promise."
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much the entire thing. And now they're gonna like fight, but like I don't understand because like during the brawl, who AJ drop kicks Keith and he bumps into Sheamus,
Yeah.
Yep.
and that's what set Sheamus off. So does Sheamus like not see the recap?
Didn't something happen before?
No, that was
No,
one of
no.
the-
I mean, not before this, but like not this night, but previously.
Not
with
remember.
Oh, I guess that's right because it was Drew and Sheamus that kept hitting each other.
Yeah. So that's why like this was just like, hey man, I got kicked over there and bumped. My bad.
We know.
So why is Sheamus so ornery?
he's a drunk Irishman.
Oh God. So I was watching this.
We know the real reason that Sheamus doesn't like
Oh
Keith Lee.
God. Yeah.
It's because Sheamus doesn't like Dragon Ball Z.
God damn it.
Oh man.
I was watching this with a friend like, at my house, and he was just like, this is a good explanation for all the recaps because this is his first time watching wrestling in a very long time.
Yes, yeah.
And the recaps actually did help.
They help, yeah.
Like put context to like, oh, this is what happened at the pay per view.
Yeah.
And kind of helped explain. But he was like, oh, I kind of explained to him the whole Drew McIntyre, Sheamus thing. And he's like, oh, yeah, of course. The Irishman and Scotsman, they're best friends.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, it's so dumb. Dumb.
Well, it's because clearly Keith Lee is a Brit, and
Yes, clearly.
Wait, what?
and Sheamus doesn't like them Brits.
I mean,
Bring back Lord Regal.
yeah.
Oh man, please,
Yeah.
that'd be rad.
Yeah.
But yeah, so after that, then we get Retribution doing their normal thing. I don't even bother to write down what they're talking about anymore
I really don't either.
I can't even remember what they talked about.
because it's just Retribution and they're
Well, because they cut that content too.
yay.
But it's the same matchup that it was last week, where Ricochet starts getting an advantage, and like Ali sends the goons in, and Ricochet beats them up, and then as soon as he does that, whoever he's facing gets them in their finisher, and he loses.
Yeah.
I forgot what T-Bar's dumb finisher
The
was.
Wait, there was
I thought it was
another-
going to be like the torture rack.
There was another
Oh,
match.
man.
Huh?
There was a match.
It was Ricochet versus T-Bar.
Okay,
Really?
that's why
Yeah.
they took it out.
I mean, that's kind of.
It's exactly the match from last week, except replace Mace with T-Bar.
Yeah, and then it's the
Nothing
same
happened.
thing. The Retribution guy's losing, and then Ali's like, "Oh man, get him!" And then they finally get him, and then the bad guy wins by doing. Yeah, he should have the torture rack.
I thought so too, because that's what like he set him up to look like a torture rack for his finisher, but like he kind of flipped him and
He did like a really
reverse.
bad. He did like a really weird and awkward go to sleep.
Yeah.
It was like really like it just was super weird. I don't know. I think that move could be cooler.
Again, just give him the torture rack.
Yeah,
That's way cooler.
It is
anyways.
cool.
It makes no sense and it's back destroying, but who cares? He's a
yeah.
tall,
For
like,
the
buff
guy
dude.
getting killed, it's back destroying. Come on.
I mean, I like watching Ricochet matches, like, but if it's just like, how long was the match?
Not very long.
It's probably like another like 2-3 minutes.
Yeah.
If
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Again, the whole thing with Ollie, like, oh, join us or we're gonna end your existence. I'm like,
When are they gonna just shoot him?
okay, so at this point, Ricochet has lost to everyone other than Ali and Reckoning.
Well, he's not gonna fight Reckoning.
You sure?
Yes,
Oh man,
he's gonna beat Ali because it was a trick the whole time.
for what? What's the trick?
It was a trick.
To do what?
It was a
Ricochet,
trick.
Like, he's
Ricochet
a-
was the master all along.
Yeah, he's the leader of the.
He
Dark
was the
Order.
hacker all along.
Oh man.
They're gonna shoot him with a dart gun, put him
Yeah.
to sleep like in Total Recall.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But like, I don't understand what
Because it's all this stuff.
Going.
It's Ali is I don't know. It's weird. Who cares?
Because like, okay, let's say Ricochet joins. What is Retribution gonna go? Who's it gonna go after next?
Everyone. The Hurt Business. They're gonna kill all of them.
But like,
Oh my
the
God.
Hurt Business already took care of that problem. Remember?
No, because this time they have Ricochet.
what?
This time they have Ricochet.
Ricochet lost to the Hurt Business.
No, they have Ricochet
God
now.
damn it. I hate this story. Like, get rid of this already.
Yeah.
Like, this is one of those things like, hey, if you don't see it next week or for the next month, no one's going to care.
Yeah.
And you'll save yourself like 4 minutes of airtime, 5, if
Yeah,
that.
but they have to replace those 4 minutes with something.
I forget what the term is called, but when they just drop a storyline like that and they don't ever talk about it
Oh,
again,
man. Fucking, they hot potato it out
they
the
just
window.
they just need to do that.
Fucking ghosted.
Yeah, there's a kayfabe in the know
okay.
wrestling term
Right.
for when a storyline just is gone.
Uh,
I forget what it's called, but yeah, they need to do that.
Yeah, but then we have a segment backstage with the New Day where all they pretty much just say, hey, man, it's not about winning all the time. Sometimes we lose the title, then we get them back. It's what we do.
Yeah,
And that's about it.
yeah. Basically, they want
It was like
them.
a 2-minute like
They're
thing.
gonna get
if
the
that.
titles back eventually because of course they will. It's a New Day.
I mean, do you think at WrestleMania? Maybe?
Who knows?
Because that's the only thing I can think of. But then again, like, Hurt Business really needs to.
How many long-term storylines exist right now on Raw
none.
Other than The Fiend.
other than
Oh,
the
the
Fiend?
Fiend, yeah.
How many long-term storylines exist right now?
Are we counting the Retribution one? Because that's been going on fucking forever.
Sure.
Okay, one.
Who's their storyline with?
Ricochet.
Oh, is that it?
I think that's
Okay,
it.
so we have Retribution and Ricochet, right?
And then I guess Drew and whoever he's fighting against.
Would you say Drew and Sheamus?
But that hasn't been going that long either.
Okay, but like it's not Drew. It's Drew and whoever he's fighting with, and that's not a storyline, right? We have one.
Yeah, that's all I
That's
got.
the thing. That's why they keep doing Retribution.
Because I have nothing else. Yes.
Yeah, and that's going back. But yeah, so New Day will do the thing.
My God.
Yeah. Sorry, that was just a quick tangent. I thought of that, but yeah. After that, we then get the Hurt Business versus Hardy Bros, MVP and Bobby Lashley.
Yep, versus Riddle and Jeff
Yep.
Hardy.
Oh man,
Ooh.
we got a ball and elbow. I'm happy. I'm excited. I'm so glad. Haven't seen one of those in forever.
Does he have like something that he like does beforehand to know that he's gonna do it?
He just kind of like knocks the guy down, then he like does a little dance, and then he like goes off the back rope and does this like dance thing again, like a basketball. And
Okay.
ballin', and then the crowd says it with him.
Did they actually have a button for it?
No,
Aw,
the crowd.
God damn
I
it.
said it to when he did it.
Did anyone understand?
I mean, I didn't say it out loud.
Oh, I thought you were.
No.
Didn't you watch it on the thing?
Yeah, I didn't say it out loud because
Oh,
everyone
okay.
would have been like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Oh man, you should add like a megaphone and do it so like all the apartment complex
Yeah.
understands it.
Someone
And then
shouts it back from over
comes
there,
downstairs
yeah.
like, oh shit, MVP.
Yeah.
yeah.
No, go look back at like 2007 MVP, and it's cool. I promise you, it's cool.
Is it just like an elbow drop type of thing?
It's just an elbow drop with theatrics.
Yeah, yeah.
But this was also a pretty fun match. I'll
Yeah.
give it that Riddle and Jeff actually have good chemistry with each other.
They do.
I did like the dumb thing where like Jeff grabs Riddle's leg and he kind of does that like flip over and
Yeah,
he slams
yeah.
onto someone on the ground. I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of.
I would say all four of these guys, in their own right, are great wrestlers in their style. Because Bobby Lashley is good in being big meat man, fight you, beat you up. And like
Yeah.
that's kind of his thing, and it can be boring, but it's not boring in this context when you have other people that mesh well with it.
Well, yeah, because he's not the center of attention for
Yeah.
this entire match.
Yeah.
There's other like stuff going on. So I'm like, oh, okay, I can see how like Lashley in a group like this really fits well.
Yeah.
Like overall the Hurt business has been fantastic.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Keep this. Don't break him up with that weird storyline that you're doing with Cedric. Just kind of like stomp his ass, and that's it.
I think they're just gonna stomp his ass.
Oh man, I cannot wait.
And we got nothing out of that. They didn't bring it up.
Yeah,
That's
at all.
Well, I mean, it showed up a little bit during the early segment when they were having the MVP lounge with themselves.
Yeah,
essentially, where he kind of like cuts off Cedric.
Oh, I guess.
Like, but that's all that really happened. Other than that, like, yeah, nothing really showed up for that. But yeah, overall, this match was kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bunch of like, high spots moves, and like Jeff gets on all fours, so Riddle can use him as a platform to go off the top rope. But eventually, it turns out to Lashley is gonna do the spear, but Hardy counters it. But then eventually, it turns into the Hurt Lock, and then Hardy
did Riddle do a poetry in motion?
He did early on.
That's cool.
A broetry
in motion.
Damn it,
Yeah. That's the combo move, right?
It's where you like jump off the guy and then like kind of elbow them, shoulder them in the corner. Yeah. Hurt
I don't
Lock.
know. I wasn't satisfied with that ending. I'm okay. I'm totally okay with her business winning. I just don't like the tap winning, like the Hurt Lock tap winning.
Okay.
I would have preferred, especially for Jeff Hardy.
Yeah,
just like a normal pin.
Just get killed and then be pinned.
Just like beat his ass up. And
I guess. I mean, it's the same problem that with Sasha is Bobby Lashley's finishing move.
Yeah.
And in WWE, most of the time, you can't always have roll-ups. They want them to win with their finishing move. And for him, it's a submission. It's not a big slam or some big dumb body, flippy thing. And so that's the problem, because in my opinion, submissions aren't always as fun as a finisher.
Yeah.
Hey man, mandible claw was
unless the wrestler does it really well. Like Bret Hart when he was the shit, getting somebody in a sharpshooter was like a big deal, and then they would tap out, and that was like a cool thing.
Yeah.
But because they could do it right.
Lion Tamer's pretty cool too.
Yeah. Exact same thing.
Yep.
Same thing.
Again, mandible claw was cool.
Yeah, but he never won with the mandible claw.
Yeah, he did.
When?
He won matches with it.
Did he?
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, I don't think they were like the big important ones off the top of my head.
Yeah, because like when he won the title, that was because the DX killed The Rock, and then he won.
Yeah, he won some matches. Hey man, Bray Wyatt's won matches with it, right? Well, he's killed Randy with it.
He hasn't won a match with it, I don't think.
But he's killed Randy.
He's
with
killed
it.
Randy with it for sure.
He hasn't. Wait. That one match.
He wins with Sister Abigail.
Yeah. No, I thought he mandible clawed Randy like a couple weeks ago in the ring.
Maybe he did. I don't know.
That's how the Raw ended like a couple weeks ago.
But that's not the match, was it?
It wasn't?
I thought so.
It seems like with...
Oh no, that was when the lights went out, and then Bray did that quick change, and he's on top of him.
Yeah, because Bray was
and
losing.
Then he mandible claws him, and that's how Raw
And then
ends.
just Raw ends with...
But like, it wasn't the end of a match,
Randy,
it was just the end of Raw.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Just like a bunch of the Fiend matches don't have an ending. They just stop.
God.
They just go to black.
Or he dies.
Yeah.
You know, whichever one comes up
But
first.
yeah, so Jeff Hardy loses to the Hurt Lock. Fine. Again, it's just weird. There's weird tag team stuff with WWE right now.
I have no idea. Like, I don't know, like, if Vince
this
is, like, kind of obsessed, like, we need, like, tag matches. I'm like, why?
Well, but, I don't know, but it's weird. Why split up all these great tag teams and then make new ones out of nowhere?
I mean, just to shake things up.
That's
the
stupid.
only
Don't
thing
do
I could
that.
think of. It was like, okay, people are just tired of seeing these, like, same tag teams.
They're not, though.
What if we, like, break them up and put them into exciting new ones?
Who was tired of seeing the New Day as a trio? Nobody.
Vince.
Who was tired of seeing the Usos doing their stuff? Nobody.
Also Vince.
Who was tired of seeing...
Well, like, the Usos aren't broken up, just one's hurt.
Yeah, but I guarantee when Jimmy comes back...
he's just going to join, like, the Roman
They're
crew.
not going to do tag team stuff.
Oh, yeah, because he's joining the Roman crew.
Exactly, because he's going to try and not join the crew, but then he will because he has to. Head of the family, head of the table.
I will have a grab for that later.
Tribal chief man.
Later.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so... After we have an Elias section.
Elias and Riker.
Whew.
The guy that I'm still surprised is there.
Yeah. That was cut too.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not, like, last time I watched it on Hulu, like, all of Elias' stuff is usually cut.
They cut so much though.
Yeah.
Oh
they only have like a 2-hour thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they have
like,
a hard 2-hour limit.
It's amazing how much they cut.
Oh yeah.
It's like at this point, I think it's like 3 or 4 different like parts.
Things, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Like-
Riker has a match with Grand Metalik that lasts all of 15 seconds or 20 seconds or whatever.
How many matches was there on this Raw?
There was a lot, but they were less than a minute.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count because it's Elias and Riker doing their thing, talking about stuff. Grand Metalik shows up. gets super killed. Hooray! Riker wins. Those
Is Grand Metalik one of the
Lucha House Party guys.
Okay, I was gonna say he's one of the like 24/7 championship goons.
He is sometimes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know where this is leading to. Why is this here?
They're just trying something.
I guess.
I think they're just trying something. They're gauging the interest in how much people actually care about Elias right now, because he's really, really over when there's a crowd.
Yeah.
He's not over when there's not a crowd because it's not fun and who cares. And nobody gives a shit about Riker at all.
Yeah, that's what I think is bringing Elias down even more, pairing him up with like, hey, that guy doesn't have a good reputation, bitch. You should have put him on. Nah, it's fine.
Yeah.
But I did find out where like Lars has been also, because they kind of talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
So the reason he's not on SmackDown is because you know how his character was like, hey, big unstoppable heel man.
Yeah.
Well, Roman Reigns is already that, so they don't want another one of that.
I guess.
That's kind
Put
of...
him on Raw. They don't have a big unstoppable heel man.
Bray, I guess?
He's not, though. That's different. Because Bray doesn't just go after anyone. He like picks a specific target and fucks with them.
He's also been missing for like 3 weeks.
Who?
Bray.
Well, because he got...
Bray. Sorry. I think you're talking about Braun.
Braun. Well, no, that's the thing. Braun is
soon.
not around because he's injured. Bring in Lars.
Oh, I forgot he was injured. Okay.
But like Braun should be coming back soon.
Well, I don't know then.
So that's why like there's no place for him
I don't want Lars Sullivan in WWE. we don't need weirdo budget Goldberg. They've tried it before with Ryback, and everyone hated
Gilbert, that's what you meant, right?
Gilbert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, that was a stupid gimmick.
They basically did the almost exact same character minus the racism with a guy maybe 5 or 6 years ago called Ryback. And that was his character, was big, strong muscle man that did Goldberg's moves.
Yeah, that guy needs to...
That's all he did.
On social media.
I think I remember that actually.
Just literally big, bald guy with goatee. It was basically the same.
Yeah.
Oh, and then like RVD's like fucking spandex.
And then and it was really dumb, and it was stupid, and everyone made fun of him because we don't need that.
Hey, but he got over.
He didn't.
I thought he did.
For like maybe a hot minute, and that was it. And then no one cared. They were chanting Goldberg.
Yes.
Really?
That does not mean you're over. That means that you need to stop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh man. But afterwards, we're back to the Randy segment, and he's got to tell you that he's killed a man.
Well, we get like the video package of all their stuff and all the match and the dumb thing and how their TLC match and the Inferno match and all that stupid crap.
But Randy told us that he doesn't have voices in his head anymore.
Yeah.
He silenced them after he killed a man.
Yeah. But yeah, if you didn't watch TLC, Randy Orton lit the Fiend on fire at the end, and then the bell never rang still.
Yeah.
Oh man, the match is still going?
What does that mean?
So, interestingly enough, I'm going to bring it up again. The friend that I was watching with, the recaps helped put it all in context.
Yeah.
And by the middle of Randy's like monologue, he was like, "Okay, I'm tired of this."
Yep.
I can't.
I was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense."
But yeah, Randy's literally talking about, I set a man on fire and I killed a man in the middle of the ring in front of millions of people. It's fine.
I am so happy. I'm like, come on, where's the cops?
Yeah,
I'm waiting for like the SWAT team to pop out of the bag and get him.
Fucking SWAT comes in, like
like from the rooftop.
yes, like dudes rappelling down. Yes.
Just bum rush him.
Why hasn't that happened in a wrestling?
Like I wanted to be that the fucking thing what we saw with Jackie Chan. It was like, oh man, here comes all the fucking like all the people coming in. And
But so yeah, in like kind of mid Randy Orton's diatribe, his thing, all the lights go dark and we're like, oh, is it the Fiend? Is he back? Then lights come back up and it's Alexa Bliss.
How the fuck did they get that swing set in the ring so goddamn fast?
Editing.
Nah, that was live.
No, it wasn't. We already know for a fact now that they're doing shenanigans.
I do know, having gone to live shows and seen the ring crew, they are very good at their job.
Yeah,
at bringing stuff in, taking stuff out, and breaking things down. They're really good.
But Alexa said that the Fiend built it. So Bray Wyatt himself came down, put everything in the ring, built it.
Yeah.
In that couple of seconds, the lights went.
Yeah, remember. Speaking of Jackie Chan, remember in Celebrity Deathmatch?
Yeah,
his match where like he does everything so fast that he hasn't got like time to like relax on a chair and drink it and drink a drink. Yeah, it's like that. Bray Wyatt's really fast.
I just remember the Britney Spears versus Christina Aguilera match, but like Judge Joe Miller is like, all right, which one's Christina? Stamp right in her head. I'm like, yeah, there we go. Now we know the difference.
But yeah, so Alexa Bliss is on like a swing set and it's all this stuff and creepy Alexa Bliss again, which is great. Because she's been gone for a couple weeks, which is weird.
So I actually wanted it like that the lights come back on and they're still setting up the ring set. Like you see all the crew members like,
oh shit. Yeah.
Bray sent us, I promise.
But yeah, so and it's just kind of, all the cryptic stuff like, oh, he's not dead, he's just gone or whatever. He'll be back and.
Do you think this is going to be another form of the Fiend?
No, I think it'll be the regular Fiend.
Okay.
Just who cares that he got lit on fire? It's fine. Maybe the mask will be different.
Do you think that the setup crew wears night vision goggles?
I do.
Oh, man.
Because that would be rad.
I do.
But not Randy's night vision goggles that he had in that segment where he killed the legend.
That's true.
Because he was wearing welding goggles, and I don't think Randy knows how welding goggles work with light and dark.
Oh, shit, I remember that. Yes.
When he
Oh,
killed
my
Big
God.
Show and Ric Flair.
And he puts on welding goggles and turns off the light. I'm like, you don't see in the dark with welding goggles, dude. You see even less.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
You barely see anything with them
Barely see anything
normally.
at all, normally, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this was a pretty good promo overall. I am curious when the Fiend's gonna come back.
Yeah.
Maybe at the Rumble.
I could see a surprise entrant to the Rumble of number 23. The lights go dark. Oh no, it's the
He's going to
Fiend.
be number 30.
Oh,
Huh?
Why wouldn't he be 30?
Because that's for Drew.
you don't think
I
Edge would
guess.
come back by then,
I don't.
or even Seth?
I don't know. Who cares?
Because I know
don't-
next week
I don't-
Seth is coming back to Raw.
I don't want either of them, so I'm just gonna say no. I'm
I
convinced Drew is gonna lose the belt
I don't think
and
so.
then win the Royal Rumble again.
I could honestly see them doing something with either Edge wins the Rumble,
God, I
or
hope
even
not.
Daniel Bryan wins
God,
the
I
Rumble.
hope not. Please, neither of them.
Don't.
You don't want Daniel Bryan to win the Rumble?
No,
No,
I think that'd be kind of cool.
no, he's already done it before. I hate it.
I thought he hasn't been in a Rumble.
He's
That's
been
like,
in a Rumble.
Really?
Yeah, he's been on WWE for
Oh no,
10
he's never
years.
won a Rumble. There we go. There.
But why does he need to win a Rumble?
To beat Roman, so we don't see The Rock versus Roman at WrestleMania.
We're gonna see Goldberg versus Roman at WrestleMania. Goldberg's gonna win the Rumble.
Oh,
no! What have I done? What have I done?
You have cursed us all.
Yeah, that would be so stupid.
You know what's gonna be better? He's gonna win from the number 1 spot.
Oh my God!
Can we make a blood pact right now?
How Goldberg cannot last more than an hour?
I
in the ring.
agree, but he will somehow.
We need to make a deal right now. If Goldberg wins the Rumble,
Yeah.
we need to start watching TNA and NW in Japan instead of Raw and SmackDown.
God, could you imagine Goldberg winning the Royal Rumble this year?
Yeah, God.
Holy shit!
Could
That'd
you
be
imagine
so-
Goldberg winning WrestleMania?
I can. That's
Yeah,
the
that one I
problem.
can see.
Yeah.
Because and that's really dumb.
Christ.
Who's next? Oh, me, Goldberg, bam, bam, and then all the bam, 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 the dumb.
A part of me wants him to get concussed right before he comes to the ring, so he
Yeah.
doesn't win it and he fucks up the plan. So
That's
fingers crossed.
So stupid.
You know
Please
what? I hope if they do that and there's a crowd at WrestleMania that everyone's just like,
Boo!
No, not even boo.
Just nothing.
just nothing. Just
Yeah, that's even better.
How weirded out would you be if you won the Rumble and you turned to the camera? This is for you, Austin. You caused this. And like,
and then he wakes up.
Like a cold
It's a
sweat.
dream, a nightmare.
just urine and sweat everywhere.
But yeah, so after Alexa Bliss does all that stuff and talks about the Fiend, we go into another match. The tag champs Flair and Asuka.
There was a section with like Peyton and Lacey.
Yeah, in the
But,
back.
like,
Yeah.
I want to bring up. So, God, who was it? So on Twitter, WWE's Twitter, they put they had a picture of Asuka and Flair, and the caption was, "Can you name a more iconic duo?" And then
Oh my
Peyton
God,
underneath
yeah.
it put like, "The caption you go with this, the disrespect."
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
well, she has a point, fuckos. Like, you have a team that was literally called that,
Yeah.
and look what you did to them now.
But yeah, it's Flair and Asuka versus Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans.
Oh, we also had that little segment beforehand where we figure out that Lacey Evans' nickname for Peyton is Pepe.
Pepe, yeah. You nasty.
This made me sad
Why?
because that's such a stupid nickname.
It's dumb, but
Like I was really hoping that
hey, okay. At least Peyton is on screen. At least she got time this week.
I guess,
Yeah,
That's better
dude.
than like just not getting anything.
That's true. That's true.
or put her back with Billy Kay. And,
No, you can't have that.
and have them like dumb shenanigans backstage that they were.
Yeah, and it was great. And everyone loved it.
Were they on SmackDown or Raw?
I don't remember.
I think they were on SmackDown for a while.
I don't know.
Because I remember the SmackDown thing, because that's where the clip where you see the Billy Kay like fucking swinging her arm super hard. With
Oh,
the-
yeah.
with some sweet ass fucking music in the background
God
playing.
damn it.
But yeah, so, I mean, and this was, I don't know. This was a match, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows that Lacey and Peyton don't get along.
Exactly.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand. That's like, so you put these team together, they're supposed to be kind of friends, but they really don't like each other, and they just cause themselves the match
Maybe it's the long con, and they're gonna put the Iconics back together.
I hope so.
You're just reaching now.
Shut up.
You're just like dreaming, basically.
But yeah, so
It's like a tear in Austin's eye right
Yeah.
now.
Peyton Royce
Streaming down his
Peyton
cheek.
Royce ends up tapping to the figure 8.
So is the figure 4 not strong enough to pin anyone anymore?
No, so okay.
Have
it's-
we
no,
evolved
no, no.
to like
Okay,
figure 4 is too,
hold on,
too
no.
weak?
Figure 4 is still a strong move, but it's like a 70s finisher, so it doesn't count. It's like the DDT. Jake the Snake used that as his finishing move. A DDT. And now everyone just uses it as a regular move.
As a regular move, yeah.
Super kick. Shawn Michaels and other guys, that was their finishing move. Now it's just super kick.
Yeah.
That's
The
it.
variation of the
The
cutter.
figure 4 is like a previous generation of finisher, so it doesn't hurt as
Okay.
much anymore.
It's outdated moves.
Yeah.
They've upgraded their tech level.
Yeah, they've upgraded their tech level to figure 4 doesn't count anymore. It does like half
Stupid.
damage to
That's
the
so
current
bad.
tech level of wrestlers.
No.
So you gotta do the figure 8, you gotta do the dumb arm thing.
So what's
Yeah.
gonna be the next generation? The figure 16?
Yes!
Oh fuck.
Yes! And it's gonna be like you're gonna put them into a pretzel.
You're gonna turn
You
into
gotta give him that like Sonata like
Yeah, the Sonata
bullshit?
pretzel bullshit.
You're gonna turn
Yeah.
into Grievous from episode 3. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, that was to be expected. I'm pretty sure Peyton Royce and Lacey Evans were not gonna beat the tag champs.
So
Oh, come on. Who thought they were gonna win?
yeah, well,
I
that
don't
was
know.
foregone
Somebody.
conclusion basically. Tangent here. I heard a snippet from Ric Flair back, like probably from the 90s, about how he was in a fucking plane crash.
Yeah.
In 75.
Yeah.
The pilot died, and him and another wrestler were paralyzed.
Yeah.
And the doctors are like, "Hey, Ric Flair, you're never gonna wrestle again."
He's like, nah.
He's like, nah, see you later.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I guess
wrestle."
he did 6 months or whatever,
Yeah.
physical therapy, and was like back in the ring.
Yeah.
Go.
Holy shit, way to go, Rick.
Yeah.
Who's the other
Ridiculous.
wrestler?
I don't know.
Some rando.
Some guy, yeah.
That's still a pretty bitchin' story.
Oh, yeah, it's fucking
Goddamn,
ridiculous,
Ric Flair's
yeah.
a goddamn champ. I will give him that.
Yeah.
What kind of fucking like tonic did he drink to recover from that?
Yeah.
Nerf
snake
tonic,
juice.
snake juice. But yeah, after that
Got
we go
bitten by
to
snakes to recover faster.
the main event, which is Drew and Sheamus versus Miz and Morrison.
Oh, Drew Sheamus and Keith.
Oh, that's right, Drew Sheamus and Keith. Yeah, versus Miz Morrison and AJ,
Yeah.
featuring Omos.
Oh, and this was a Christmas street
A
fight.
Christmas street fight.
Fucking liars.
Why?
Okay, so it's a street fight.
Yeah.
Why is there tag rules?
Because you still need to tag
So
in
then
and
don't
out.
call it a street fight. Street fight is like, hey, anything goes practically.
Almost.
No, not almost. Like
No, not almost. Almost.
like they even had it. I think it was for NXT where they pulled the same bullshit too, where they said, "Oh, it's gonna be a street fight," and then it was like just a tag match again, and we're like, "What the fuck is this?" Boo!
It's like labeling. They're just marketing, you know.
Like I would love it to be like a street fight when it was Proud and Powerful versus the Best Friends, where like there's a dumb circle of cars around them and they're having a fight right
like
there.
an actual
Yeah.
in the parking lot.
Yeah,
fight?
like parking
Yeah.
lot fight.
That match was super good.
Yeah, it was. See, I would love to have that match here.
Do you remember the WCW Hardcore Championship? Like, what was the stupid match? They were in like a junkyard.
Oh God.
Do you remember that?
No.
Oh man, it's
What
so
year was it? Do you remember?
maybe 2000,
Oh God. Well, we'll get
99,
to it.
2000. They're in a junkyard.
Like to be fair, I wasn't watching WCW
It's
2000
so
anymore. So
it was so stupid, but also so great. But yeah. So yeah, it's a street fight.
okay, so I can't be the only one that thinks like, you know how like Drew comes out with his sword and
Yeah.
he like lifts it up. Like a part of me wants him to like turn around and do like a sword swallow trick just to
What?
like show like
It's weird.
Yeah.
He's not a magician.
Yeah.
You don't need to be a magician. The carnival people do it.
They're like people at the carnival. It's different.
Well, teach Drew how to do it.
No, that what?
You
Why?
wouldn't be impressed.
Is it different, Austin?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
You're saying that wrestlers are not glorified carnies.
Yes.
Okay.
Not anymore. But I did write down something, and I don't remember the context. But
See, Mick Jones!
he said that's a lot of sap.
Yes.
I don't remember what it was from, but I just thought it was really stupid, and I wrote it down.
Why would he say that?
I don't remember something about a tree, and there's a lot of sap, and it was weird, and it was definitely a Senior Joe quote out of nowhere, and I thought it was weird.
Was it during the match?
Yeah,
Why would he say that?
I don't remember what it was
Yeah,
about.
I remember him saying. Also, like mentioned it, and I was like, I wasn't paying attention really at the top of my head. I was doing something.
I thought like, why did he say like, oh, that's a lot of sap or something? I don't know.
That's
It just
weird.
was weird.
Maybe he was talking about the Spanish subtitles. Stop for en español.
Yes.
In Sap. Yeah, I don't know. It was weird. But yeah, I mean, this was, sort of a street fight. There's people fighting each other and stuff happening.
Yeah, but it was just a regular, like, 3-on-3 tag match.
Candy cane kendo stick.
Yeah.
Which is just a wooden dowel with.
Why didn't they just make a giant candy cane?
They've probably done that before. I miss when they had presents around the ring and they would like open them and there was weapons.
Oh,
Someone
man.
threw the weapons, yeah. But Morrison threw a present inside the ring.
Yeah.
He threw a present at someone. I was like, okay, that's
Miz
fine.
and Morrison got thrown through presents at one point in this match, too.
But Miz packed up one of the boxes and threw it into the ring at someone.
man.
Yeah.
There was a match one time. It was Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose. And Dean Ambrose was in one of the presents and he ambushed Seth.
Yes.
It was pretty great.
That's actually pretty cool.
And there's the super famous gif of John Cena opening up a present and there's a chair. Yeah, that one's great.
I mean, this match was pretty fun.
Yeah,
I
it was
will give it that, too.
Again,
I was still more upset that it wasn't an actual street fight.
but it kind of was because they did all kinds of stuff. I mean, okay, the thing is, it's a tag match because if you have a 6-man street fight with teams, like that just doesn't work. You have to have the tag to come in and out and legal.
A 3-on-3. Just have them, like, fight it out. Who gives a shit?
It gets too hectic.
It's fine.
That's like pay-per-view stuff,
Yeah, well, they kind of needed it for ratings.
I guess.
I mean, the ratings for this only went up because last week it was like 1.5, something like that, and this week was like 1.6.
Oh man.
So they didn't do that well. So if they would have had some kind of pay-per-view level for Monday, the following thing after TLC, I think it would have helped them out.
I guess.
Because normally, like, aren't shows after pay-per-views usually do pretty well?
It
Normally?
depends on the pay-per-view. Like obviously, the Raw after WrestleMania is almost always the best one because it's all the different title changes and the important story stuff and whatever.
It's gonna have to compete with SmackDown of this year because goddamn.
And they usually go to somewhere that has a very vocal wrestling audience, like Chicago or New York or something.
Okay.
And then it's just the fans are constantly shitting on the show the whole night. It's pretty great.
Well, tell them to stop fucking with the lights so they can see the ring.
Yeah.
That was so bad.
When did they mess with the lights?
Was it 2 years ago?
It was a couple years ago. It's, you get the chant "we can't see"
Interesting.
because
I
they
don't think
kept
I've seen that one.
fucking with the lights or something happened. Where
Yeah,
they
so
literally,
like the light was blinding the audience and
Oh,
they couldn't
yeah,
see
yeah.
shit.
Okay, I think
They
I
were
do
like,
remember that.
We
Yeah,
can't see.
okay.
Yeah, so,
My,
who wins at the end of this match?
Keith Lee wins with the Spirit Bomb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But then he gets brogue kicked.
Yeah, that was super weird. I don't understand that.
I do.
Why?
Because he's not Irish or Scottish.
But they were friends.
No, Sheamus doesn't like him.
But like Drew said he was cool.
Well, Sheamus is not cool. What are you talking about? Come on.
He's like, come on, man, it's cool. Like, so like Drew's like words mean nothing to his friend.
Yes.
Sheamus is a shitty friend.
Yeah,
damn.
yes.
They're both shitty friends to each other. Period. Goddamn.
We know this.
well, they've only been friends for like, how many weeks? 3 weeks?
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Yeah.
However many weeks. 6, let's say 2 months.
Yeah.
Oh, and there was also the spot here I totally forgot where Morrison gets thrown into almost his hands.
Yeah.
And then almost puts him through the table. But because of the shitty camera cuts, right before he gets put through the table, they go back to the ring. And then they go back to the outside and he's already through the table.
Yeah,
and
I noticed that. There was definitely
Good
too much
job.
going on at certain points where they weren't sure what to show. And that happens with matches like this where there's too much cool
There's a lot of
stuff.
stuff going on.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, do you show Morrison going through the table or do you show the big fun move in the ring?
But there wasn't a big fun move in the ring.
I don't know.
They were just, I forgot they were doing just something generic. And it was boring.
Somebody pushed the wrong button in the production
Yes.
truck then.
Even my buddy commented on he was saying these jump cuts are really weird and bad.
Yeah. And it's weird because they do it really well sometimes.
Yeah.
But then you get stuff like this where they fuck it up. Yeah, that was it.
Someone had to go through the table with was it
Yeah.
milk or eggnog or something?
Probably
Or some
eggnog.
weird
Oh
thing.
yeah, the Sheamus when he got
cookies and
thrown
stuff.
through all the garbage there.
Yeah.
And then AJ does. It was eggnog. There we
Yeah,
go.
it was
Same thing with like the Thanksgiving match. There's always the like.
Is there a turkey out?
Turkey, and then someone gets a turkey thrown on their head or something
Nice.
stupid or whatever.
A boiling hot turkey gets thrown down.
Boiling hot.
It's like a deep fried turkey.
Just want to see like a pan like burnt mark on their
Get
back.
like a glass like plate with like all kinds of stuff on it smashed over someone's head.
Some
It's gotta be that thick.
Looney Tunes shit.
Oh man, no.
But yeah, that was it for Raw. It was fine.
It was okay.
Yeah,
It
this Raw was
better than the previous week for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, not by much though.
I mean, if they're gonna do more, I guess quote unquote adult content.
Okay, so
What does
what
that
would
mean?
you do to
Exactly.
improve Raw? Because they need to do something. Because like their ratings aren't that good.
I don't know, man. I'm not a writer for WWE. What would I do? I would not have Charlotte with the tag belt. I would not have Asuka with the tag belt. I would have another team. I don't care who. Somebody else.
Morrison win the female tag
sure.
team
Yeah.
Fuck it. Let's go. Let's see what happens.
How?
I don't know, man. It's just it feels like they're trying to do too much with the amount of time they have every week.
Well, yeah, they have 3 hours to fill.
No, but like they're trying to do they have too much stuff.
Yeah.
And they have to compress everything to be these super short matches and super short segments.
Yeah.
Like,
I didn't figure out this week to see if like Vince ripped up the script for this or not, so I don't really know how much like was written on the fly and whatever.
It's just weird because there's so much stuff going on. There's so many storylines that are intertwining with each other that it gets confusing.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like, are we gonna see a Sheamus versus Keith Lee thing? If so, when? You know,
Next week.
Sure. And then is that gonna be it?
Well, I'm assuming that like Drew's gonna stick up for his friend, and then they're gonna have a fight at Royal Rumble.
But again, like there's no long-term storylines other than Retribution, and they need that. It's stupid.
I mean, Raw's hurting. They'll figure out something because like usually with WWE, like one show does really well and then the other show sucks ass.
But they don't need to do that.
Well, too late. We have to.
I guess.
And then like it's gonna happen again where all their creative juices are gonna go to Raw, and then Raw's gonna be the good show for a while, and then SmackDown's gonna be like ass for a while. So get prepared for that.
I guess.
Hey, come on, man. Seth's coming back next week.
I don't care. I don't want Seth back.
Well, he is coming back.
If he comes back and he's not stupid Messiah Seth Rollins, cool, great. Be Wrestle Boy Seth Rollins. I just
Generic
think
Seth
I
Rollins?
think the Messiah character is stupid because it never made sense to me. He had one disciple. No,
Well, he had 3 at once.
yeah, but
And then one got hurt, and then they all
leave.
got taken away.
Get more disciples. Get random jobbers from the Performance Center to show up and help out.
No,
Do something.
Take Retribution and make them disciples as regular
Yeah,
dudes.
do it.
Take
Who
off
cares?
their masks.
Yes, do it. Do that. That'd be so much better than Retribution.
Oh, God, it would.
If they were all disciples of stupid Monday Night Rollins.
Oh, man.
I thought he was on SmackDown.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He is on SmackDown.
Is he coming back to Raw?
Oh, no, I think he is coming back to
Okay,
SmackDown. I don't know.
I
I
was
just
saying.
saw someone that he's coming back next week.
Because we joked he was the Friday Night Friar. Instead of
Oh,
the,
yeah,
the
Friday,
Monday Night
yeah,
Messiah, the
yeah.
Friday Night Friar, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah. That was Raw.
What would you give it?
Oh, a 5. Let's just say halfway 5.
Yeah.
Sure,
5.
Alexa Bliss was there. That was cool. 5.
Yeah, I think I'd give it a 5. I got nothing.
I was watching it with a friend, and like we were kind of talking trash the whole time. So
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a
of
little
course.
better.
That's
kind of
what
what happens with
happens
SmackDown.
with
Just
Raw.
talk bad shit.
Yeah,
What do you think we're doing now?
That's just true.
we're not watching it though.
Not
Thankfully.
enjoying it anymore.
Yeah, that was, I guess, Raw. I don't know what they're gonna do. That's the problem. I don't know where anything is gonna go. I don't know where Retribution's going because all they've been doing is beating
Nowhere.
up one guy. I don't know where any of the stories are gonna go because they have no stories. The only other story right now is Drew and Sheamus being friends. That's the only other
Hey,
semi-long
man, they have
term story.
Elias and Racist Riker going on.
They just
They're gonna
started
go
that.
beat
Though.
up they already beat up a minority this week.
They just started
Continue
that.
it next week.
They're not going to continue that storyline. You know how bad that looks?
It's fucking horrible.
It's so
Next week
stupid.
they're gonna beat up like R-Truth and gang, and after that, I'm trying to think of who else is like. Sure, they could beat up Ali. There you go. You can continue.
They've
with
already had vaguely and not vaguely racist characters on WWE in the past, and it never works out ever. The only time it kind of did was JBL, and that was because he was a hated, heinous heel, and it was great. But they don't have people of that caliber anymore.
Didn't he do like a High Hitler in fucking Germany at one point?
No,
some
no.
bullshit like that.
No.
I thought he did.
I don't think
Nah,
so.
that would have been way too.
He
far.
definitely was in the border patrol and hunted down illegal immigrants one time
Jesus.
on Raw.
Oh,
I hope you can. Whoever's listening, I hope you can sense the exasperation in our voice.
It's they need to do something because it sucks right now.
yeah. Whatever.
All right, thank you for listening. I guess.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the Off the Muda Scale Wrestling Podcast.
You can finally find us on all those podcast apps that you listen
All of
to.
them.
Yes.
Spotify, Apple.
iHeartRadio, all of them.
And we are also on YouTube now.
Yes, as Brian said, we're on YouTube. We have a Patreon as well.
Give us money.
I mean, we have Twitter, we have Facebook, we have
Shorten to the point.
Instagram.
Yeah.
We got everything. We got everything now. Follow us on all of them and make multiple accounts and then follow us again on all of them.
Please.
But again, yes, thank you for listening.